Welcome back to part 19 of my Kingdom of Jerusalem Let's Play of Medieval 2 Total War Kingdoms The Crusades campaign. So, picking things up, we left them last time. We're pretty much at the start of a new turn. We've just managed to peace out with the Byzantines, who recklessly declared war on us. But we managed to get trade with them, some gold, tribute for 2 turns, and some map info from them. So it's worked out pretty well for us, actually, in the end. Kind of glad, yeah, we managed to get that piece out, because not only would our settlements been under threat, but our coastline would have been with these fleets that they've got. But yeah, let's see how long that lasts. Anyway, we were assembling a new force to send on over to shore up our defense over here, actually against the Turks, but it may well be against the Byzantines at this rate. So let's send them all off. We are bringing in... I was going to put the Knights of Tripoli in there. We've got plenty of cavalry, so actually we don't need the Knights. I was going to bring those archers in. And I've got more archers coming up here. So what have we got room for after that? Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that unit of cavalry behind. We've got 4 of them. 4 of the Knights. I can actually get another mercenary, so I'm going to do it. I feel like that's the that's pretty apt for us. You know what? I will send off a Knight of Tripoli, one of our veterans. In fact, yeah, I'll send off one of them and another one of the dismounted knights. Then we just need to bring my fleet on over. We've also got a spy that we're sending. In you go, in you go. Send them up to the port. Lovely stuff. Good, good, good. Right. Baldwin the Killer, off you go.
Who do you want dead?
Baldwin and his killers at this rate. Oh, it must be over here. All the roads are converging there.
God's servant.
30% Catholic already.
God's servant. On my way. Sire.
Keep sending my spy on out.
At your service.
Anything worth trading over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, very much.
Where to, sire?
I'm actually going to leave you here because I kind of want to see what Antioch and the Turks are all doing.
A prayer for you.
It's Gaston! Now the earworm is back. Let's make sure we're doing all the buildings that we can be doing right now. Need more gold for that, so I'll hold off. Why am I doing a ballista maker there? Let's cancel that. I need more gold for all of those large upgrades. Just leave that for now. Anything cheap and cheerful and economic, yeah, we'll get that in. Lovely. Right. Richard, you're coming along here. We're going to probably sell you back on over towards Jerusalem, etc. This army will go in next turn attack.
At your service.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Mercantile genius. Boom. I get the silk. That's some good stuff. Yeah, keep firing merchants out from here. We've hit our limit, have we? A shame. We're going to get another trebuchet when I actually have a bit more gold.
Where to?
More spies. Yeah, let's go pop you into that fleet once those guys have sallied out. Other than that, I think things are looking good. We've got Balian. Oh, we've got the Great... We could just mangonel them to bits. Hopefully it won't crash it. Let me throw in a save in case we do get a crash. And then we'll know just to auto-resolve it. But let's have the Great Cross and the mangonels raining down holy fire on our foe. Skip the speech for now. Oh, that is a terrible deployment. We're going to deploy... Yeah, right at the front of the formation. Of the deployment zone, rather. Which says, well, if you somehow missed the disclaimer at the start of the previous episode, I'm recording this episode, part 19 and part 20, back to back after actually recording part 18 as well. So I will get to all your comments and advice. Part 21. Part 21 will be our next hour special, just because I am short on time trying to pre-record as much as possible before I go away on holiday. So yeah, normally next episode, part 20, would be an hour special episode but it's probably only going to be about 40 minutes long, as is this episode. Just so I've got some content for you guys to have while I'm away. What was that? Great Cross. What actually are they? They're 60. I kind of wish they were almost... I mean, they have good defense. I don't know what their attack stat is. Okay, they do have more defense, to be fair, than Templar Sergeants, but I kind of wish they were, like, even more powerful. Love it. Fight under the Holy Cross. Blessings to the mangonels. Unleash holy fire upon the foe. Or miss spectacularly. Just always reminds me seeing the Great Cross of the scene when Jerusalem arrives in Kingdom of Heaven. Oh, beautiful.
To perform with increased courage and fortitude in the face of enemy attacks. Keep the standard near to your troops that you fear may rout to inspire them to continue fighting. The units manning the Great Standard will never flee from battle. They will fight to the last man to protect their Great Standard.
Amazing. That's pretty cool. So they're an unbreakable unit. So I mean, it is interesting to see that. I know obviously it's far more prevalent in the likes of Warhammer and what have you, but it is interesting to see that actually we have the origins of unbreakable units from the likes of like Rome 1 and Medieval 2 with last stand units, ones that will fight until the bitter end and that'll never break. These were the first ones, the first unbreakable units. Ride him down, cavalry. Rest of you just decide to leave it all to that unit of cavalry. It's nice to share, but
all of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
I'm very awed. Much wow.
By God's will, we have triumphed. Hail, my king, with honor, son.
What else are we putting into this army? Knights, right? Infantry, replacing out the squires of Tripoli, I guess.
My lord. Yes, sire. Hail, my king.
But we'll need more gold for that.
Sire. Hail, my king.
Because, yeah, Baldwin's moving along nicely.
Hail, my king.
We need to get Balian going.
Hail, my king.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and another cavalry unit, really. But what I might do is actually send you 2 units of Knights of Tripoli. Send one of you guys back.
Yes, sire.
Lovely. Upgrading that one. That's good. Merchants are on the
At your
move.
service. At your service.
Cool. And the 10. Pass. Theologians Guild. In Damascus. We wanted that in Jerusalem, so I'm going to decline on that. I think you guys are saying anyone can have the guild level, though. Oh, they've re-established their alliance. Okay, I might try and establish an alliance with the Byzantines then to prevent them from doing that again. Plus, it might just shore things up to prevent the Turks declaring war on me until I'm ready to go after them. That's essentially what we're going to be preparing for. So yeah, how do you feel about an alliance? Very generous. I'll change tribute. I want 1,000 gold for 15 turns. And I'll throw in my map info. Okay, that's too much. I want 800 for 15. No, 14 turns.
No, I don't see how this can
It's very poor. Okay. Look. Tribute. For 10 turns.
We cannot quite accept.
Alliance and you'll give me 2,550. Deal.
Bless you for accepting. Until next time.
Nice. So from enemies to peace to alliance in the space of a turn. Beautiful.
At your service. On my way.
Now let me go get your tasty trade
At
resource.
your service. As you command.
So I'd love to know where those damn Venetians are.
I'll continue once I have at your service. On my way. Opening a new trade lane, my friend.
Oh, that one was not on it. Oh, he was just off it. He's surely going to try and hassle me for it, though. These merchants are insane.
Shall I deal with the competition, sire?
Just sit on your spot, would you?
Fleet ready, sire. A fine day to sail.
Right, we need Knights of Jerusalem.
Sire, orders. By your my lord. Sire, orders. Yes.
You just need to level up. Merchants Courts. Well, not much point really, is there? Because we're not going to bother with that. I mean, it does get us more tradable goods, but it's not. I mean, fine, just pop it in, but we're not going to recruit more merchants from there, really. It's probably because I'm recruiting from all these, isn't it? Recruiting takes away from them, from their population. I always forget that.
Sire.
Right, we can have a big battle against these guys.
Your will, sire. We're joining the fleet, sire. Aye, sire. Ships
Yeah, leave their docks and take Richard on over to Tyre.
Yes, sir. Full sails.
One more turns there.
Sire,
Oh yeah, I was going to pop him in. Whoops.
sneaking.
Fleet ready.
My bad.
Yes.
77. Send you over this way.
Continuing once I have rested. Gods. serve-
88.
On my- Yes, Your Highness.
Up here.
Command me, sire.
Who do you want dead? Need someone
There it is. Finally found it.
on my way.
God's servant. Yes, Your Highness. God's servant. In God's name.
Where to, sire? Approaching quietly.
Oui, mon ami. New
Ah.
luxuries to trade?
You're already on it.
At your service.
An
75% chance though. Give it a go.
My lord.
Going all out for their assets, sire.
Yes.
Of course we're going all out for their assets. What are you doing up here?
Godspeed. God's servant. On my way.
My lord. By your command.
We're going to assemble a new army with you, won't we? So actually we'll keep him out here.
My lord.
That's close to upgrading. Just get everything in place that we can get. Ascalon's still a way off though. Add in the mines, Damascus. At the market. How many turn slots ready? 2. We're both getting your walls upgraded. Good.
Hail, my
I feel like I'm forgetting something else. I know I've got that battle to fight, but I feel like I'm forgetting something somewhere else. They're all sorted out. A little bit of unhappiness. Religious unrest, yes. What are you up to there? 32. Oh, right, yeah. We need to get the priest there. Why didn't I send you round from here? Ya Wally, Lionheart. Sent him over here too soon. We can bring him back, I guess.
Yes, Your Highness.
Everyone loves a brothel. Right. Battle time.
Sire. As you wish, sire.
Don't have a space for a general for a man of the hour to come out of this, but that's fine. We've got plenty of generals. Here we go.
Yes, sire. We bring the battle to the enemy.
Through God's grace and the intercession of St. George, we have been brought to this place, brought here to fight for his glory and in his name. Our enemies must quail before our righteous might. We would do well to pray, because the shedding of blood is an offense, but it is one that we willingly do, for by it we establish God's peace. Our foes are rebels and traitors. They deserve nothing but the edge of a blade upon their stinking necks. And a sword is a merciful end to them, for they should face the gallows. With God's good graces, we shall strike down a quarter of our enemy's army today. Courage will be our watchword, despair theirs. And now all is said. Let's to it, pell-mell, and send our enemies to fry in hell!
Yes, to it. Pell-mell. Catapult. Burn them with fire and flame. As I've already said, this is an episode of Holy Fire. The trees, I'm assuming, will block my catapult shots. So I probably want to move up on the left side and draw them out to me. Whether they will allow this or not, we shall see. A huge, staunch line of spears. Six times speed. Do they have any artillery? I didn't really bother to check their army too much. No. They're going to come to us though. I think. Probably because we've got the artillery. They're going to reform first of all. Working my artillery fire to... in line with that tree. So we have to move further forward, and obviously they're covered by trees, so that could end up blocking my artillery fire. But the main point was to not block it where we were immediately deployed. What we'll do then is we'll march everybody forward a little bit at a time and see if we can't tease the enemy out. Where's our rangefinder now? That tree. We've got to go a fair ways. You have to go to the edge of it probably to take them down. Those are all archers out in front. I reckon if we do enough damage, we'll draw them straight to us. That is spearmen behind them. They have cavalry of their own. So let's try and smash into their archers. And then get out of there, but hope that we do enough damage and sow disorder and chaos that they have no choice but to advance on us. Oof, that's a big hit. Smash. It's typically 3%, but I haven't seen that necessarily to always be the case with this particular campaign. We might have done enough to draw them to us. We've hit 3%. What we'll do is we'll dip into the next part of the line. He didn't pull back enough. Right, that's enough. Pull back. Lancers didn't go down. Basically came in to tickle them.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
7% to 2% so far. Is that enough to draw them to us, though? Yes. No, it's enough to get them to reform their line. We'll do it again then. It's a solid hit and a bit of damage. But will it be enough to draw them to us? That's broken that cavalry.
This is no way for a true son of God to behave. Our general runs before the enemy, leaving his troops behind.
That's alright. I don't think we're going to draw them to us, though. They are firmly against the rules of engagement. AKA, Nina, come get us. They're like, no, we're the defenders, you're the attackers. Come to us. Well, very well, but I will bring Jerusalem's holy fire. Burn your wall. I did warn you. I gave you the opportunity to face me. Under holy fire. And now... time to bathe them in it. It's bath time, boys, and I'm bringing the holy fire water. Psst, there's not actually any water, it's just fire. Still can't hit him. Yeah, any benefit we would have gained from moving out of the trees, I think is going to be lost here. But we shall see. Okay, they can fire. Boom. Bombard them, chaps. I should get them moving. Yeah, they're finally coming towards us. Crispy rebels, get your crispy rebels. 2 for a pan. Crispy rebels. Archers.
We're under attack!
Volley! Steady, steady. Crispy. We're going to probably need to advance those, so we'll take a lot more casualties in a long, protracted skirmish. Keep advancing. Artillery, stop firing. Infantry through the gap. Nice.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Definitely more cavalry in this force. We'll merge up a load of these spearmen. What a mess.
Only half the enemy force remains.
22%. I think we'll come out of this with about 30% casualties. But it was a large army of rebels. Leftovers from the Egyptians.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
We won't try and chase them down once it comes up saying continue or end battle. We'll just end it there. Need to get some cavalry in this army to properly chase the enemy down. Even with the units of cavalry at full strength that I started off with, I don't think. That was militia. Whoops. That was spears. Yeah, I don't think we would have done particularly well hunting all these guys down. And like rallied back here. Something really satisfying about just having like a big group of archers focus fire on one target and absolutely ruin them.
The enemy army flees
There we
the
go,
field.
end it.
This is a clear
23%.
victory that goes to only men of great.
Not bad. Lovely. The army is down.
The day
Good.
is ours, sire.
We'll merge them all up in a little bit and we'll probably send these guys as a relief reserve force for King Baldwin.
Continuing later.
At your service. At your service.
I need to build that trebuchet there, don't I? Right. That was all we need to do for this turn. So let's end it. Hey Turks, are you praying for war? Oh, you're very chivalrous. Yes. Explorers Guild, sure.
Hail, my king.
Ascalon. Oh, perfect, because actually I wanted to put someone over in Karak.
Making camp here. No.
Yala, my sultan wishes you dead.
Ah,
God's servant.
priest is dead. Oh no. The strongest faction.
At your service.
Oh. He survived the takeover for now.
Whose business?
Yeah, he's gonna have him. That's some really tasty
At your service.
coin.
As you command. At your service.
Still would love to know where the heck
At your service. Opening a new trade lane, my liege.
Venice is.
Yes, your highness.
At your service. I shall continue.
Send you all over there. Drop the army off.
Taking the troops ashore, sire. Hail, my king.
Which... Oh, Antioch sieging. Conium. Damn, yeah, they're not hanging about, are they? I guess if we wanted to go after the Turks, would be going over here. They've got large forces. We'll just...
Hail,
We've got two
my
forces that
king.
we could push out and strike with, I guess.
Hail, my king.
Although that one is many cavalry, so we might need some more localized forces. We can actually get these guys here. Some more archers probably eventually as well.
Aye, sire. Hail, my
Oh yeah, the
king.
spy.
Sire.
Let's send you out so you can find Venice.
Slipping away, sire.
Roads, please.
Orders. Yes, sire.
My lord.
My lord. Orders.
He's going to go to Balian.
Yes.
Hail, my king.
That will bring Balian on over.
Honor, sire. We shall hail, my king.
So I've been recruiting those archers from here all the time. I just need to let it
Who do you want dead?
Command me,
improve and
As you
growth.
command.
Send you that way.
Gods
Take a long time to wander through. Feel like we're going to have a fair few turns at some point, not too distant future, where we just kind of just blast through the end turns. There's no one to face.
Sire.
Although there are seemingly rebels
Sibni Lawadi. Infidel.
everywhere. Yeah, don't recruit any more troops from there while we're waiting for that to go up to the next tier. So I think that's actually getting the growth as long as what we recruit is more than that. We're going to hold off. One more turn, then we'll recruit a load of archers, I guess, although the crossbows, rather, they won't be available straight away. We can get it from here as well, so definitely get them in. Oh, in fact, if we can get them from there, you know what? I'm just going to leave. I'm going to drop Richard off here then
Sire, we are
and bring him on
leaving the
over.
ships.
Like, I know he's
Your will, sire.
still want to move him, but I didn't want to leave him on the ship for another turn.
Orders.
He needs the archers, but we're going to wait till we get Templar crossbows. We need knights, infantry. And the spears. And some artillery, some trebuchets, that's good. Yeah, get that one in. Yeah, just build them up for a little bit. Some of these guys going. Yeah, send them on. Trebuchet, that's what being mean to get, and I keep forgetting to. Trebuchet. Can't put any more merchants out. We're at our max.
At your service.
Tell you what, would be worth sending this merchant.
Journeying onward.
Oh, you're terrible, actually. Let's go feed you to an enemy merchant then. I think that's what we were doing, weren't we? I'm just thinking, let's go take.
Where to?
Yes, your highness. In God's name. Godspeed.
Need someone removed, sire. Approach. Who do you want dead? On my way.
At your service.
Let's go take more profitable trade.
At your service. At your service. On my way.
My lord.
Yeah,
Where to,
Byzantium.
sire?
All these spies, head them up that way.
Discretion, sire. I shall continue.
Hail, my king.
Yeah, we should be fine there. I'll charge down with some cavalry, but we want Tyre to be able to upgrade shortly. Could recruit a priest there, but I won't. Get more out from here and send another spy.
God's servant.
Send you to the coast.
Aye, sire.
Bring my fleet back.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
Yes, your highness. On my way.
Your will, sire.
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
At your service.
An opportunity for coin.
Sire.
Getting better.
Approaching quietly.
It is not your
Assassino.
name written on this assassin's blade.
God's servant.
Need someone removed, sir. Need someone removed. Who do you want dead? As you will. I shall continue tomorrow, sir.
Right.
At your service.
Oh, are you not on There you go. Now you're on it.
Opening a new trade lane, my
Right, send the turn. See what happens. Merchants Guild and Limassol. I mean, chuck it in. Construction report. Lovely. We can get Templar crossbows at long last, although we may need to wait a turn or two until they're actually available. No, we can get them straight away. Beautiful. Right, well, we'll start recruiting some of those and assembling new forces. Next time. Let's just see what our end-of-term report is. We are number 1 in everything apart from finance. We're working on Venice. Oh, probably because you're being bankrolled by the background AI.
Hail, my king!
Fair enough. All right, we'll sort out Balin's army and get him marching on out towards that camp. Baldwin the Killer's marching towards this one.
Need someone removed, sir.
Lovely stuff. And Antioch has taken that fortress.
Where to, sire?
Where the heck is Venice? Oh my days, there's Venice! We finally found them! Well, we were going to do a map reveal, not next episode, but the start of the following one if we hadn't found them by then. There they finally are. A load of Crusader Knights, Unhorsed Knights, Pervase Crossbow Militia. Lovely. Always used to love playing as Milan for their, like, Pervase Crossbow Troop. Getting a whole, like, stack army of them.
I stand here unthreatened by you.
In the mid to late game in Grand Campaign was always super satisfying. Ah, finally. Right, well, that's where we're going to wrap things up. Checking out Venice. Until the next one, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Next episode will be out on Friday, and I'll be back to a full, regular 3 to 4 uploads a week schedule from next week once I'm back from my holiday. Until the next one, take care, and ciao for now.